In the previous episode, we finally made our way down the 6-month closure on the Crofton flight.
It was a super tiring day, but armed with pizza, we were ready for an exciting weekend of camping.
But then, this happened.
I can't go!
We're on the way to pick up a hire car again. Treated ourselves to a small car instead of the tiniest one. It's quite nice, but Amy's really grumpy because it's dirty.
No, don't expose me!
She's just been sat here with her eyebrows in the footwell,
No!
kicking off.
I'm not kicking off, but I don't know, it's the dirtiest hire car I've ever been in. Like,
It's a little bit
they
dirty.
definitely haven't cleaned it.
We did put a bottle in the side door thing, and now it's got bits all over it. It's fine. I'm going camping anyway. I suppose.
That'll be alright. We're only going away for 2 nights.
And we're off. Amy's done really well and looked at everything to the car apart from this last bit. Just finished work and frantically checking that the boat isn't going to sink. I feel like that child behind me who was bawling his eyes out. Very relatable.
I've literally been gone 5 minutes. I can't go!
We've literally just moved the car here. And someone smashed it and just gone through the whole thing. Is anything missing?
I don't know, I've not even opened the door. This is how I saw it.
Okay.
Watch your feet. I can't believe it.
Please stay on the line. To repeat this message, press 9.
Hiya, we got a car off you earlier, and we got the pickup from. We weren't as lucky as we thought. We have taken some stuff. We've taken 3 bags, and we're pretty sure that's it. I mean, we're only going camping, so we haven't packed any valuables. The only valuables we've got is the camera, which obviously we've got on us. But it's just the fact that it's 3 bags of like some of our favourite clothes that are like gone and completely irreplaceable, because they're like from a charity shop or thrifted or handmade or whatever, and now they're just gone forever. And the people who've robbed them aren't going to want them either, so they're probably just going to throw them on the roadside somewhere. The signal sucks around here as well, so can't even call the people that we're supposed to call or the police because we keep losing the line. Sucks.
To repeat this message, press an accident, which has not previously been reported. Press 1. If you are calling for any reason other than report.
The thing is, they haven't taken anything valuable, and that makes it not even worse, but like, it just feels like it was just so pointless, like, because now we can't go camping, we can't go and do our talk, we can't do everything we wanted to do just because they've literally took some Primark clothes out of a bag. It's just so annoying. It's not like the stuff looked valuable. It was a tent, and we'd left it for not even 5-10 minutes. I'd like put the tent and stuff in, and I just came back for the pets.
For reference, our boat is just under there.
And there's boats all around, there's
Yeah.
dog walkers.
There's cars, literally 3 cars have pulled in and out since this has happened.
But I can see that one of my colleagues is actually looking at this at the precise moment. So
Okay.
okay, so that may well be the branch itself. I don't know.
Right.
Just bear with me.
Yeah, no worries. I've just been on the phones for about an hour. Basically, it's not great. The branch is closed, so we're just going to have to wait till the morning and then ring them, but we've literally got a car with a massive hole in it to just leave in a place that it was smashed into overnight. Don't really know what we're supposed to do about that. And then it sounds like we're going to have to pay for it as well, because no third party is traceable to charge it to. So it comes back this way, and the excess is £1,500. And on top of that, whoever's robbed our clothes that are irreplaceable, they've also robbed a Friday evening at the festival, probably our Saturday, maybe the Sunday, our feeling of a sense of safety and security, and our moods. Boating community comes through again though. Just spoken to 2 other boaters. One of them said they're gonna keep an eye on the boat for us, and the other one's gone to go get Hoover and a dustpan for us to use. Boaters are lovely people.
Yeah, but I'm gonna like push it so that it doesn't go inside.
What's the plan then?
So we're kind of thinking, because obviously we feel really on edge now leaving the boat. I don't want to say anything in case they're listening, because I feel like they were watching me load the car up.
Because of the small timing
Because of the small window of it being left, the chances, it's a dead quiet. There's only been about 5 cars drive past all day, so I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. Because of that, we don't really want to leave the boat. But then on the other hand, they've already took our favourite clothes. They've already took however much money it's going to cost us to replace the window with the hire company. I don't want them to take our holiday as well, so we think we can't drop Dupes off tonight because it's too late with the rabbit sitter, so we're going to have to drop him off tomorrow morning at 8. But then it's just like, we either take the car with us broken and the hire company lets us, or they make us swap a car, which means that we won't get to the camping place until about 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and it finishes on Sunday. So I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the whole weekend's ruined.
And the other option is they take the car back, they don't let us have another one, because that's up to the branch's discretion, and then we lose about £2,000. Some of you might also be wondering if we called the police. And we did. And they said that they're experiencing a high volume of calls, and that, to be honest, there's probably no point in trying. So just to log a report online, which we've done, and that's about as far as it's going to go. So we're definitely not going to get our stuff back. The people who did it are definitely going to get off scot-free, and that's the end of the story apparently. Oh, and the other funny thing is that when I spoke to the Enterprise headquarters on the phone, they said, we work with a couple of repair companies, they might be able to come out and just fix it on the roadside, but they don't know how much they charge, and they don't know their availability, and then the branch might not be happy that we've done that anyway. We were supposed to almost be there by now. Probably would have set up our tent. Got a cup of tea on the go. And there's some vendors there that sell vegan crepes. And we were really looking forward to just relaxing and eating pancakes. Instead, we're probably about £2 down, cleaning glass out of a cart, and now feeling slightly less safe. Well, that's about as good as I can get it, I think. I don't know if you've ever cleaned up a smashed car window before, but it makes the tiniest little splinters of glass everywhere, and they must hit it with some force because it is throughout. It was all over the dashboard, everywhere. I've done my best to clean it out, but we're going to need to get some sort of vacuum in there if we've got any hope of using it, which we still don't know if we can or not, but that'll have to do for now. We're just going to take our stuff out because we're definitely not leaving any more stuff for people to steal, even though it's literally just dog beds.
We've already had about 3 or 4 boaters along this stretch offer to watch the boat, which is just so nice. We don't know what we're going to do, whether we're even going to go if we feel safe enough to. But the lovely Dave, hi Dave, thank you, dropped me a message and said that his boat is literally a few in front of us and he's in all weekend. So I think we're going to move it up to be next to him, just to feel safer in general. And then yeah, see what to do. The thing that's bothering me and that I can't get out of my head is that I feel like they were watching me, which I don't know whether it sounds dramatic or not, but that road is so quiet. Like, there's hardly any cars go up and down it. It's in a tiny little village, and I think they maybe saw somebody walking up and down with bags and then watched and waited until I did the next trip, because it was literally in the 10-minute, I dropped some bags off, came back to the boat, and then it was in that 10 minutes that I was getting the next lot of bags. So that's what's making me feel the most on edge, I think, is that from somewhere they might have been watching me and I didn't have a clue.
Later that evening, when everything had calmed down a bit, the stress of it all finally got to me, and for the first time in ages, I had a panic attack.
On my hands, and here Rufus nibbling on his legs. I think it just all got a bit much, didn't it, when all the adrenaline's gone. It really sucks, but we are safe. Give him a cuddle. That's it. Good boy. Can't believe we're not there now. Just keep looking on Instagram. It looks so good.
Alright, be careful because there still might be little splinters.
It's currently 9:10. We're gonna go on a drive. Just been speaking to one of the boaters, Jim. He said there's been a van knocking about that pulls up opposite the car park and then drives off, which is really weird because whilst it was all happening, when we'd already discovered the smash, a van pulled up literally in front in the field, parked there for like 15 minutes while we was ringing the police, and then left. So I don't know whether they tried to come back again, I don't know, but so now what we're going to do is drive around the road to see if we can see our bags stashed in a bush or something, and then maybe see if there's like a 24-hour garage with a hoover so that we can get all the glass off, because we're worried that Rufus is going to be in the car tomorrow and that stuff. So we're looking for our stuff in these bushes, just because the stuff that they took was completely useless. So makes us feel like they might have stashed it because they don't need it.
Yeah, or just chucked it out the window.
So
It's a long shot, but
no luck. Looks like we're not getting it back.
I'm so gutted.
I know. This is where the van pulled up, so we're just kind of, we're not going down there because it's terrifying, but we were just going to point the headlights to see if we could see that's where they maybe stashed it, but nothing.
Yeah, as much as we liked the stuff that they've robbed, it's not worth going somewhere sketchy if there's someone that is willing to do bad things out there.
We're calling off the search, it's not looking good. Now we're driving to a town called Burbage, which Dave recommended, where there's a co-op where we hopefully can hoover all the glass out, get some bags to try and patch it up for the night, and just probably go to bed and cry.
I think now that we've sorted out the immediate glass everywhere, stuff in the car, like still kind of a little bit vulnerable.
Is that? Oh, some stones. Carry on.
Now that like the immediate drama is kind of over with, I'm just left with this really like deep feeling of just sadness, and it sucks because it's like we really want our stuff back. Like it means a lot to us. It means nothing to anyone else, and that's so frustrating. It's like a thing about living on a boat is that you don't have many things because you've got a small space. So everything that you have is very specific and very important.
It's our windows, mate.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Another £2 down the drain.
Thank you, and goodbye.
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Oh yeah, that's ages. Right.
Go, go, go!
And the irony of this whole situation is that the hire car was dirty when we picked it up. And now it's going to be so much cleaner. But windowless.
I was going to try and go over the door then, but I don't need to. I can just go straight through because there's no window.
You can see all the specks of glass. This sucks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tools down. That's the rest of the window in there.
Just rattling about. Now we just need to find something in the shop to patch up the hole.
New window from a garage at 10:30 at night. Oh, don't forget to close the windows.
You can't make this up. Is there anything we need?
Literally the only thing. Well, luckily the guy at the till was absolutely lovely.
Gave us 2 bin bags from the back and some cardboard.
And now we have to try and figure out how to patch up a window with that.
I don't know what to do. Just hold that.
You're throwing the whole door in the bin. Well, I thought if we did it like that, and then shut the door, and it'd trap it.
Oh, and then if someone wants to get in, they just flap it up.
Amy, I've never done this before. I don't know what you're doing.
Do that
Is
then.
there a better way of trapping the cardboard? We wedge it in.
Just so we can drive to the higher place and just drop dupes off in the morning.
Is this right?
I know we need some tape, but we don't have any. Do you think the higher place will notice? all of the stuff that was meant to come camping with us. I don't even know if we can go anymore. See what the hire place say in the morning. And in truth, have we got all our windows? Well, 3 of our windows. Good morning. We are on the way to drop Dupes the rabbit off at the pet sitters because I think we're gonna go to. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Excuse the rustling.
We're gonna try and go to Camp Quirky. It just depends on how much the hire car charges us. If they give us a new car, if we have to pay for it. So we're gonna drop Dupes off first and then head straight to the hire car and try and sort this mess out.
The sound was too much and we'd rather be freezing cold.
And we thought it's just like as if we had the window open anyway, so I'm gonna see if that's better, because it was flapping quite a lot. So Dupes have been dropped off at the Rustic Rabbit Retreat. He's gonna have a little holiday. Now we're off to sort the hire car out before we go camping. Wesley, this is a bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quick,
Camping, mate.
quick as you can. So I called the hire place, and although obviously we have to pay for the damages, they were really good about it, and they're just giving us another car that we can swap over straight away. So we're loading up the old car, driving to the hire place, swapping everything over, and hopefully we can have a nice weekend, even though it's already 11 o'clock on Saturday. You made it!
Made it.
Then by goes the old hire car. Whoa! Here's the new wheels! Look at this for a whip! How were they then about it?
They were really good, to be fair. She
Really?
was brilliant. She was just like, oh, I'm really sorry this happened to you. Like, are you okay? Did they take anything? Was just asking like human questions. Mm-hmm. They'll probably hold on to our deposit for now, but no one in like that side of it is in anyway. So she said, don't worry, just try and enjoy your weekend. We'll talk it all through on Tuesday. But for now, they'll just hold the deposit.
Nice.
We've got our swanky new wheels, and I guess we're just gonna do our best to go and have a nice time for the remaining time that we've got left. We've got to wait until we return the car to find all that stuff out, but at least now we can make the most of it and just try and have a nice time.
Try and claw it back. And I know this video hasn't been the best, but it's been such a big moment in our journey and we needed to document it. So thank you if you're still watching, and thank you for being here and for supporting us. And yeah, hopefully the next one will be a bit happier.
See you in the next one. Thanks to our patrons.